This is the Daily Habit, and happy 400th episode, everyone. You've seen them on the Arby's Action Sports Awards. You've seen them as the internet phenomenon on the web. They got their start right here at Fuel TV, the innovators behind the new craze known as Crawbling. Scott Percey and Jake Tierney drop in the studio, and today's musical guests, Fear Before the March of Flames, are here for a white-hot performance. All that, so much more, coming up next. Welcome, everyone, to the Daily Habit. How's it going? Pat Parnell, Scotty P, Jake T. Welcome to the set, by the way.
Thanks for having us.
I just want to say I've experienced a lot in my my years of covering action sports, but I have to say you definitely surprised me with this one. So we're going to get into the nuts and bolts and kind of the origins of the sport, but I know you guys have a lot of things going on. Just bring us up to speed. What's been keeping you guys busy?
Well, we just got back from Palm Springs. We were doing a little scout there, checking out places to session with our mobility aids. Yeah. We're working on a new DVD right now, actually.
That's right, but more or less, we're really just trying to get the idea and the sport of crawbling out into the ears of the nation.
Yeah, and the eyes, as we put it in action sports, which is the visual aspect is huge. And I think for a lot of the viewers that haven't seen it, do you mind if we kick off 29.5 seconds of satisfaction?
Yeah, it would be great if you could do 59.
You guys doing the deal. It's pretty impressive. Here it is.
I'm on fire and I'm totally supposed to be. Lights don't matter when I'm holding you close to me. Many words to describe how I feel for you. Let me take a little time to reveal a few. Let's start with trust. It's a must from dust to dust. But the ashes come first, so flip it and reverse. From then to now with the must-have. Then there's R-E-S-V-E-C-T. You give to me, I give to you. You put your hands on my shoulders and rub me, rub me, rub me, rub me. Now that's love. I'm on fire and I'm totally supposed to be. Lights don't matter.
There it is, 29.5 seconds. Innovative, technical. Doesn't even begin to describe it. Help us, what were we watching there?
What you guys were seeing right there is basically, that's first wave crawbling.
Yeah, that's known as mold school.
So going back,
stuff,
I guess,
yeah.
like the first kind of sessions, and which brings us to kind of the origins. How does something like this even happen, a sport like crawbling?
It's a little case of lightning in a bottle, basically.
Yeah, but I actually guess more Walker in a closet in this instance.
My grandfather's closet down in Florida. We were totally bored one day, and we just started rooting through, found some really weird stuff in there, but the best thing we found was the mobile assistant aid, is what it's known as.
And I think, yeah, as soon as we had that Walker in our hands, and we sort of felt that energy like just pulsing right through it, and I don't know if I was standing too close to an energy source or an outlet, but we got that onto the street, and our whole world perspective just changed right there.
9 hours later, we woke up in some hedges and with the
kind of an action sport accident.
Yeah.
So I want to, for being pioneers of a sport, the question has to be, you guys are leading the way. Who are you getting your inspiration from? There's no groundwork laid out for you.
Yeah, that's right. What we actually have to do is we look at the action sports stars of today and imagine what they're going to be doing 30, 40 years from now.
A little clairvoyance there. Okay, so then say Tony Hawk, what is he doing when he's 70?
70 or 80 even, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like taking inspiration from the future as we imagine it.
Okay, well I want to talk about too the phenomenon on the internet of all things. You talk about your demo, but gaining a lot of acceptance and steam with this sport via the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a catch-22 for us because we're really down with sort of the
belief system of the youthfully challenged, and that encompasses sort of being anti-internet. But we're pretty excited about this new crop of YouTube and MySpace videos that people are doing their own crawbling, and it's nice to see that it's actually having an impact.
Here's the balance, or I guess the precarious position everyone is always faced with a sport like this. You're at that point where it's about to explode. Yeah. How do you keep it from going mainstream? How do you keep its authenticity?
Well, we kind of have to drive this train down mainstream right now because, to be honest with you, the people involved with crawbling right now, they probably got about 3 or 4 more years on this blue planet. They're about to leave, right?
Yeah.
So we need to get our voice out there, and we need to get some younger people involved in this sport.
Yeah. Well, can I ask you, will the train be stopping at contests? You mentioned you're working on videos, but what about the competition aspect of the sport, which sometimes is frowned upon in other sports?
Definitely. But we have had a lot of interest. You know, Metamucil's come on board recently and starting to sponsor a tour across the country.
Yeah.
And you know, Westside Hospitality has been supplying a lot of mobility aids and a lot of products. So it's.
We just probably our most successful stop was the Boost Happy Endings home care facility tour that we did. Definitely.
It was a Summer Slam Jam tour. Yeah.
It's interesting. It's not that you guys have really sold out. It's that people are buying into what
we've sold in to what people do.
Which brings me to the whole lifestyle. It seems like it's such a departure, a healthy departure, or maybe a softer departure of what we're used to.
Yeah, well, I think we're really part of this new slow down movement, and I know that doesn't really jive with the pulse of most action sports, but with us, it's really about encompassing that youthfully challenged lifestyle and you know, bringing it into ours.
Okay. Last thing, I have to say, like I said, I kind of opened my eyes discovering the sport of crawling, but it forced me to go on the internet and find some things. Stuff like bungee boxing, even things that take your sport maybe for inspiration, then go take it to the illegal route, which is, you know, carpet, something where they roll themselves up in carpet.
Yeah.
I mean, your thoughts on that? That people are, you know, drawing inspiration from you guys?
Well, I think had we known how large the explosion would have been on this bomb that we've dropped, I mean,
well, we would have cleared out of the way sooner, you know. But I guess we're proud that it's had such an impact, and people are doing more of these user-based sports all across the country.
Innovation, progression at its best. Scotty P, Jake T, we've got more questions. Stay with us. You're watching The Daily Habit here on Fuel TV. Stick around. Fear Before the March of Flames marches into the studio when we return, plus the first ever Crawbling demo here on the Daily Habit stage. Who's got the sickest crawling skills in your neighborhood? We want to know. Text us your answer, 42248. Welcome back, everyone, to The Daily Habit. I'm rejoined by Scotty P and Jake T, the pioneers of the sport of crawbling. If you're interested in crawbling, you've definitely come to the right place, because we're going to do a little tutorial here, a little 101, and then a first ever television exhibition. I want to start it off, just talk about the rigs themselves. I mean, it looks like a walker.
Well, you're exactly right, Pat. This is an Invacare Cruiser Featherlight aluminum walker.
Light.
Yeah, so this is pretty much right out of the box. We're purists that way. I know a lot of people are doing some post-market mods on them, you know, adding license plates and insignias, but we're not really about that. We keep the standard polyurethane 5-inch wheels with high-impact bearings standard.
We add the TBs, tennis balls. That's just you have to have that when you're hitting the streets.
Splash of color.
Yeah. And the action pro grips right here, they come standard.
Okay, so the grip, but what about like the future? Is the company reacting to anything in terms of the marketplace? Or?
Yeah, of course. We have our own pro model that's going to be coming out.
Seriously?
The Cruiser 2, yeah.
Oh, God.
We're going to be installing some street speakers.
Okay, yeah, and there's going to be an iPod docking station right in the middle,
which is really exciting.
Yeah,
unbelievable. And maybe an attachment for the hearing impaired.
Sure, yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
and teletyping.
So can I? You said you do a little tutorial for me. Can I try to actually? Can I grab the?
Sure.
Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna start you out light. We're not gonna do any scariatrics.
Please don't. You, right? Please, yeah. Go slow.
Just if you look at Jake's hand, just you want to grab it fakey.
All right. Okay. A little switch grab.
And then a little quick transition.
Almost like a truck driver.
Yeah.
Bar spin, but
and then back, because it's really about fluidity of motion in the sport.
Bar hop in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah. There's a scariatrics.
Yeah, that's scariatrics. But I mean, if you land a maneuver like that down, say, like a 5-stair set, you're going to be rolling in the gray hay, no problem.
Yeah, that's like a senior level trick.
No, without
a doubt.
Gilf Hunters wanted. Yeah.
Okay, can we see this demo that I've heard so much about? I know you guys are going to do it here. I'm gonna try to step out of the way here. Give you guys room on the ramp. The first ever on television debut of Crawbling. Go to it, guys. Okay. Yes. Nice. Okay. Nice. See the distance on that? Nice, Jake. Okay, one big last trick. Oh!
Yeah, that was good.
Stick around, you guys. Scotty P, Jake T, the pioneers of Crawbling. We're going to be back with them and the Daily Dubs. Great job, you guys. Welcome back, everyone, to the Daily Habit, and we are here with Scott and Jake, and it has been an educating day, to say the least. You guys ready for, I'll say a little more who, what, when, where?
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Let's get on.
the Daily Dubs, here we go. You guys are in tune with the senior set. You have displayed this. What is the standard senior citizen discount at the movie theater?
It's easy, it's 10%.
That is correct!
Yeah.
So that's pretty easy.
Yeah, well, we're going to start, we're ramping up.
Okay.
Next one. Which is the average cost of hip replacement surgery? You should know this one.
Yeah, no, it's 20 G's.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So we'll give him a little.
Yeah. But I do know a guy who can do it for 15.
Yeah,
15?
cash.
Yeah, cash.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, thank you. We covered a lot about the potential progression of Crawbling going to the next level. I'm going to be just straightforward, guys. What is the next level?
Well, we're really excited about what people are doing with pelvic stabilizers
Yeah.
out on the streets. I mean, there's a lot of potential for that new mobility aid for sure.
And I've definitely seen some kids with single point or quad point canes, and they're just doing some amazing stuff. So that's going to be for sure the next wave of Crawbling.
Definitely, the quad point is just amazing. With the type of grip you can get, it's just.
Okay, I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but I'm going to say it's correct.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, and finally, no right or wrong, but you guys got a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of things happening. Can you tell us where you're going to be next couple of months? What's in the works?
Well, I think our next stop is the Ensure Regency Manor Summer City Slam Tour. It's going to be going on next week, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so that should be pretty cool, and we're also going to be doing a new video called the Assisted Living movie, and so that's going to be a next DVD that we're going to release of full Crawbling.
Yeah. So just spreading the word of Crawbling.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, like I said, definitely I was educated today, and just continue get the word out there.
Thanks.
Well, you know, it's a pleasure.
Okay.
All ours.
Scott Percey, Jake Tierney, thanks for coming on. And as promised, folks, we brought back today's band. The new album is out now, and it is the